sharing it. Okay.
Of course, yes. You still see your screen, even though
This is more of a command
you're not
center
sharing
than
it.
what everybody else sees, huh?
It really is.
Okay. I'm starting to understand. It's a little different than Streamlabs.
And with that, we've been
On the
live.
beat, on the beat,
Steve is live during my intro.
on the beat,
How's it going, everyone?
on the beat.
How is it going, everyone? Welcome to Office Hours with your host, Sticks Intern. And live with us tonight is the one and only, the master of the pink slip duels himself. It is Emerson 08528969 whatever. No, I'm kidding. That is who we had scheduled, but obviously the person to the left of me, my left, your right, on the screen is Mosh, the summoner himself of DeFi Kingdom's biggest guild, Mythic Squad, and co-founder. Actually, no, I'm kidding. You should all know. If anyone believed that was Mosh, I can't believe it. You've been watching the Mythic Squad streams for over a year, and you still can't tell them apart? It's ridiculous. But
Dude,
Pete, introduce yourself. Tell us who you really are.
I'm the other half of Mosh. We did come from one egg, right? So I was trying to figure. Oh, it is live. Okay. I was having technical difficulties on my end too, so obviously I didn't know we went live. You saying I talked over the intro?
No. I purposefully set you up to do that. It was like a planned thing to make it look janky. That's how. Cause I got told that people liked my intro the time that I did it really janky. So I'm just kind of aiming for that with every experience right now. That's what you viewers can come to expect from Sticks into Office Hours. Just a little bit of quick housekeeping. Emerson was supposed to be here. He had some shit pop up. He can't be here. Beeve, told me he's got some summons that he wants to show off that it'll just blow people away. So we're going to do that. We're also going to talk about the title of this episode, which is Crypto People Can't Game, or something like that, because I'm thoroughly convinced that none of you are actually gamers. And by you, I don't mean you. You know who I'm talking to if you're you, and you know I'm not talking to you if you're you, all right? But so many people, not gamers, and it is just like, not even in the joking way that Skrillex says it. I'm sorry, I meant to say Skiller says it, but like for real. So that's a rant I plan to go on with my lack of content, because I was originally planning to go all in on pink slips. Beef, what do you got? What's on your mind tonight?
No, I think that can be an issue in Web3 gaming and crypto too, because a lot of these people don't know the nuances of like a live game and deployment, right? And how patches change things, right? And metas change, but they usually circle back. So take care of your stables.
Well, and I mean, I've seen a lot of people this past week saying like, oh yeah, archers are still the strongest, still the best. It's like people thought they were bad all of a sudden. It's like, nah.
What it boils down to too is what kind of archer you have. Like, is it dope? You know.
All right, that is one of my points on like everyone in this community is noobs. I posted a video of like beating the things, which described the strategy generally, and someone responded with, "Oh well, you've got high level heroes," and I'm like. So?
It's kind of crazy though that you would say the best way to enjoy hunts is to start with hero building, because if you go out there and try to buy these heroes, they're an arm and a leg. But you can go out there and build these heroes if you know what you're supposed to be looking for, right? And yeah, there's a lot to learn if you're just jumping in to really have a good time and have some monsters.
Biggest thing to learn is that stats are king, right?
Stats are king, but like I said, if you align with a bunch of other shit too,
like
subclasses.
Well, traits. So I have a point about that, is that traits are the only thing that are separate from stats and are thus like super king, because they're the wild card element in a game that's otherwise
there's just not enough
stats.
Yeah, there's just not enough of the top tier ones for it to be game breaking. But I still like I said, I've ranted about 7%ers for a long time. They should feel rewarding and impactful no matter when you're using them. So
I agree. I'm really excited about them. I think the days and exhaust need to be tuned up. I think the whole advanced tier needs to be tuned up a little bit. Like, it shouldn't have a chance to hit, or like it should be an automatic hit for the crowd control effect applied. That should be like the big benefit of having a trait. Is like you do get it automatically. There is no chance to that one use per game. Like you can set yourself up with it. But like still, no matter what they do, except from double foresight, which is like stupid, busted, broken numbers need to come down a shitload. Stupid, busted. Aside from that one, and nothing really compares to the elite or the transcendent abilities. Nothing at all. The chance to blind you compared to my hero is back from the dead, ha ha ha, is very different.
Yeah. Well, I'm big on audio cues too, so I hope these traits have like audio cues or visual cues for like maybe the advanced, and then like audio for the freaking Elite Plus.
I think it should have a cutscene for the
cutscene would be
Elite Plus,
like a finisher move,
like Chun-Li flying in with a kick, like one of those sorts of things. That would be sick.
See, okay, I would not like that, dude. That would be badass.
There are other ways to make them worth the 7% aside from purely tactical advantage. Badassery goes a long way.
It does, and the collectors too. I mean, they're super unique cards too, like one of a kind.
True that.
Some of them, anyways. Just because you have an exalted trait doesn't mean you're king. It's still got to be a dope card.
That's true. No, I mean, I said it in the Discord a while back, and I'll just repeat it here because it's been enough time now that we can let the alpha out into the world from the secret chat. Shout out Bogside. Is
Pirate next.
Precisely. Yeah, I'll just leave it there. In fact, you know what? That's it. Yes. But no, for real, we all know that the Berserker and the Seer are next, right? Like,
yeah, why not?
They got the wand and they got the axe. They're just gonna go in order. They're just gonna go in order. The left brain call is the right call.
Okay.
Standing by that. As the guy on the left side of the screen. I need to put a bell curve meme right here in the middle. Because, this would be so good. Wow.
If I ever typed that fast, if you ever heard me type that fast, I would be just faking and spamming the keyboard. Yeah.
Now you know how I write 14, 15 page limited, could be writing so much more, papers on a regular basis.
Ugh.
And with a complete table of contents, table of authorities, perfectly cited.
I would rather eat glue, I think. It's too much. There's too many things flying around. Airplanes, bugs. It just wouldn't happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Beef, you can't see this right now, but when your phone catches up, you're going to love what I've done to the screen. Man, it is the best thing I think I've ever done in my streaming career.
God damn it. I got to look on YouTube now.
We're going to talk about summoning, where Beef is certainly the top of the bell curve compared to me, who is by far the bottom of the bell curve.
Oh, dude, the tip of the Pepe.
Tip of the Pepe. Do you have any summons tonight?
Yeah, I got some crazy summons, really. We're smashing some exalted traits and some elite classes and some advanced subclasses. So, yeah.
Do you have any build-up? Like, what's the story behind these heroes? Where do they come from?
They came from my breeding grounds, which is like a fucking scrap heap of useful pieces mixed in with like 100 dope heroes. But see, I got so sick and tired of back in the day. That's why I have 1,200 heroes now. I got so sick and tired of back in the day where I would be searching the tavern for like a piece and I'd find like the perfect piece, but some asshole thought it was worth $1 billion. You know what I mean? Like, I was just like, fuck you. It's not worth that much. So instead of just flooring those heroes when questing became unprofitable, I just leveled them so that I could add tiers and they can all be useful pieces in one of my biggest passions in this game, and that is hero building. You're always going to need the hero builders because, like I said, metas will change. Traits will become more impactful than other traits. When subclasses hit, it's going to be a whole different animal too. I just like to be ultra prepared in a huge pile of potential. That's it.
The dragon's power, just the pile of horde in your lair.
And you can do whatever you need. Useful pieces that will eventually get mutilated in the pits. So
yeah, no, I think that's right. I think Workhorse is kind of like on the super far end of thinking here, where he's thinking about the 0.01% of professional gamers in like a hypothetical future years down the road when he's talking about level 100 dark summon heroes. Like, that is a meta that's not going to arrive until like the game is very deep. But until then, we're going to see mini versions of it at every level cap. And hero building is going to be the most important thing, because I feel like what I'm doing is I'm building up a bunch of heroes with summons to high levels and like summoning heroes with them. And I feel like it's just going to be a constant wave of evolving strength heroes over time. It's like I approach level cap, I summon new ones, and they're stronger. I approach new level cap, I summon new ones, they're stronger. And like as the whole time, I'm also burning the old together to make brand new, sicker ones.
So I used to save heroes with summons and stuff and be like, ooh, I'll use that later when it's like level 10, 15 or whatever, right? And add the tiers to it, and I'll just save these pieces. But I'm too impatient for that, right? So I'm all about instant gratification. Plus, if you just keep smashing heroes, you have like exotic recessive heroes.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. So, and who gives a fuck about Gen in the pits, really? Who gives a fuck about Gen in the regular portal too? If the potential outcome is fucking,
if crystal's not over $1, right?
Yeah.
Because Gen suddenly becomes very important when crystal's
well,
over
$1. I go back to saying this is the golden era to build these monsters.
I know,
and a lot of these people
so hard there.
A lot of these people say, but yeah, Codex won't drop till 2030 or whatever, fucking for dreads and elite classes and stuff. Well, I don't care. I'm gonna start from the top, build my way down, and listen. That's why I like pairing my like crazy elite summons with like recessive advanced classes, because then I don't even have to go for those advanced classes to be tight. They just happen naturally on my misses, right? So I try to reduce risk wherever I can when I'm doing this shit. And honestly, the best way to reduce risk when you're going for the whole shebang there is to have the pass-throughs. I used to be all about the mustard, and I am. There's like a whole portion of my wallet that's still all about the mustard, because if you stop worrying about the mustard, the pool of these heroes disappear.
Quick question. Is the recessive, is that the Dijon mustard?
That is the those are the make or break it. That's like, do you have mustard? No, that's like that can be the we're all out of mustard.
We're all out of mustard. We need some sauce.
Well, if you get recessives that aren't part of the plan that are stacking percents against you, like, you got to look that deep. I was just talking to someone today about looking beyond the dominance and checking the recessives out. And how I get a lot of these exalted traits to pass through too is I literally make sure the recessives aren't stacking against my recessive or my exalted to pass through. So.
And what do you mean when you say stacking against? Like, what does that mean?
Like if both cards have recessive knight or something like that. I
raises the chances on that specifically.
Raises the chances on something other than my plan. I like my plan on passing those exalted traits to either be the most percentage to pass through is ideal, or at least tied. I don't want to have like a 46% freaking, stalwart above my fucking 37.5% second life.
Absolutely not. Yeah, I do understand that. Yes.
I just like to make sure the recessives aren't working against me. And maybe it is a good place to do that. I've been doing this forever, so I just like.
Have you looked up whether any of your heroes are alphas on the ADFK alphas page?
Yeah, my mythic Dread Knight's an alpha. I was looking at it to burn with some crazy shit. Don't ask me why.
Don't ask me why.
Listen, I probably would never burn that card, but because the growth score is like outrageous on it. But that's why I don't stick with pairs very often too when I am summoning, is because I don't want to close off potential that comes later. Right? Like, I'll constantly reevaluate heroes I already have pairs for to see if I have something better or can find something better. So I don't usually stick out like a pair of summons together unless it's like perfect.
I see.
Yeah. So what are we doing? What are you doing, Typing?
No, I was trying to show off my 7 alpha shapeshifter, Galforn Pharaoh Braid. But I can't uncover his name without removing you from the screen, so screw his name. I said it out loud. But yeah, no, we're doing good.
Cool.
Yeah, I just had us being like the background of the left brain, right brain meme, which is probably the funniest thing I've ever done in my life. Period.
Yes, I do like it. It was good.
But I want to see your summons. This has been enough talk. We have 15 minutes. There's going to be pink slip duels at some point in the future when duels release. Maybe it's this mysterious death match that's causing it to take so long. I don't know. These are questions I can't answer. But Beeve's screen is now on your screen, viewers, and you all can see it shining through.
You guys can? Okay.
They should be able to.
I can't see it, so I'm looking at
No, yeah, you're good. I'm saying they should be able to, like, questioning not you, but if anyone can't see Beeve, let me know.
Okay. All right, so I'm going with the uncommon floor here. Ideally, I would like to have a Sage Ninja here, right?
I should really turn off my camera. There we go. Yeah, all right. I'm gonna turn your camera off too.
And let's see.
Oh, but I need your audio.
So
your camera gets small.
No mustard here, but I have reduced risk by having these traits and stuff be dominant pass-throughs. So I'm hoping for some RNG to bless me on this journey. Definitely going for the upgrade in hairstyle too. But
that's huge.
Yeah, it is huge. It can be huge. It can really set off a hero. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here's what we're going for. We're trying to bring that Exalted Resurrection from a basic class. It's a nice priest ninja, but I have exalted trait priests already, so we're gonna go with this one.
Alrighty.
And
Resurrection 37.5. I see you got it above that iron skin, but there is kind of like that is pretty close. What do you think about that?
It's pretty close, but man, you got to go for the gusto. You got to pull the trigger to hit these things.
That sounds good.
Yeah. So
I like that. I like that 0.88% for Sage. Is that 0.08? Yeah, 0.88.
Short-term memory is necessary, so you don't get too depressed.
It's a natural evolutionary response. Is the ability to repress traumatic memories. It actually makes you more evolutionarily fit. So
yeah. So I'm just practicing daily, dude.
Swiftness Stone. What's your rationale for the Swiftness Stone?
My rationale for the Swiftness Stone is the Ninja sub, and Sage already has his third highest growth, and who doesn't like
I love Swiftness.
Can dance. So
I think Swiftness is crucial. You can get such an advantage. The box kind of shows because they constantly gain on your heroes. They eventually do lap them for most.
Anything you can do for your heroes to avoid those big hits when they do come in PvE or PvP when it eventually drops is probably a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're turning RNG into your friend.
Yeah. Well, this is where it starts. Like, I probably will have a pilot or two for some of these heroes, but I will be gaming myself too.
The pilots will be the relics.
Yeah, the relics. Skiller 55 will be steering my ship.
Yeah,
all right. You guys ready?
Oh, I think they are ready. And I am ready, and we can see it on the screen. And chat, shout out for the Beeve. Mythic freaking vibes here.
Let's fucking go.
Mythic
vibes.
Do any of you have what it takes to give me a Mythic vibes in the chat? Kupo does. Hell yeah.
Kupo.
New notification from Google Chrome. Details are hidden while you share your screen. Okay. Into the pit they go.
Boom, sizzle.
Let's go, says Stoned. That's just like the Beeves hero here with the Swiftness Stone.
Hell yeah, with the quickness. Gone with the quickness.
Oh, I'm so nervous.
Alright. And then my next summons, while this thing ticks down, dude, I'm going for a crazy Dragoon Shapeshifter with elite and exalted traits, rare floor. Because I need a badass goon.
Yeah.
But right now,
is it great? Mythic floor, you said?
No, it's not a mythic floor. It's a rare floor. But mythic is the
goal. I have a legendary goon with a regular might stone. It's my best goon for sure. Got it on a dread miss. Same with my best sage, which happened to have a chaos stone that hit whiz. So
nice.
It was a good miss. Good.
Yeah,
miss.
Sometimes some of my misses are some of my dopest cards.
Yeah.
When it really boils down to it.
Oh baby.
Sage.
I
was kind of hoping I would fucking wipe those fucking goddamn just googly eye antennas.
Yeah, I know you hate the antennas.
But a Vizzy will fix that. If
Vizzy's fixed everything. Just throw the Doug Hype Vizzy on it though, so you have the antennas with the shades. Can we talk about that? What was your reaction to the Doug Hype Vizzy?
My reaction to the Doug Hype Vizzy was
Ninja. Nice. Sorry.
Well, listen, my reaction to the Doug Hype Vizzy is well, I was kind of shocked. I thought they were going to go a different route, but Doug is very deserving of it. He does a lot of shit. He does a lot of shit that maybe a lot of people don't know about too for DeFi Kingdoms to get them exposure. Plus, who doesn't like that fucking sexy ass fur jacket? And Dags hit the nail on the head when he said that I'm going to put him on all my female thieves so I can hide their pregnant belly.
Oh yeah. And shout out Dragonfly Tales. We all know why he likes it. He's excited for it. All right, I've teased the audience enough. Show us off this Sage Ninja. Ooh, look at that.
Okay.
Unfortunate green on strength, but you got the resurrect, baby. Oh,
you should accomplish the voice in color, but I got the ninja subclass.
That's a good card for the pit.
Look at this agility on the Sage, guys. 80 primary, 34.25.
That is so good. I am going to heal you so fast.
Plus, it's a Sage with blue ant, so we get a little boost there for mana.
Spell and mana, yeah.
Yeah, dude, this is actually really nice.
Yeah.
Nasty.
That duelist is going to come in really handy.
Fucking let's go. Mission accomplished.
Who gives a shit about it, though? Resurrection, leadership, this is amazing. A support card with leadership, too. With the changes that they have to leadership, it only impacts, I mean, the always theirs that happen to leadership.
If you give me a bloater head, because I don't have one, I will put it on here and rep where it was made. Always.
Done.
Was that enough for you to give me one for free?
Yes.
Yeah!
I am going to write this ID number down and I will check. So
that's fine. I will never remove it because that fucking headband with those slinkies and those testicles need to get the fuck out of there.
Yeah, we can cover that right up. Make it look like a real Saiyan, just a fish head.
See, I'm like Dragonfly Tails with the backpack, but with these things. Dragonfly Tails probably hates my mythic spellbow with Resurrection.
I don't think he likes the clothes this Sage is wearing either. It's not busty enough.
Well, we could do the classic look too.
Well, you can always just put on the Doug Hype. My favorite part of the Doug Hype Vizzy is not actually the fur coat. I didn't expect them to do it, but the shades I think are nasty. Because if you do have a cool looking person,
oh dude, the shades
like
are
with
done.
The beard, you could just throw the shades on him, and it's like deal with it. So I'm actually, much to my surprise, really here for the shades. I want to buy a bunch of those. Not gonna lie. I hope Kitbox turned this off before I got there. Anyway, on to the next one, as the Foo Fighters say. Let's see it. There's a Dragoon Shapeshifter. And what are we going for, B? Enlighten us.
I'll go to the other one. Show you real quick. But let me just put these in here real quick.
Question, do you only put Vizzies on heroes that you like? Ooh, a Legionnaire with a Resurrect, and what was that else? Or the Second Life, and what else was that I saw with it?
Second Wind Days.
Oh, Second Wind Days.
Second Life, Fearless, Dragoon Shapeshifter is that's what I'm going for, dude. And Mythic Vibes better be all over chat, because if this thing gets Lego coloring up and I hit that, it's gonna be like super unique. So that's the goal, man.
Mythic Vibes.
Trying to hit those crazies. Here, I'll show you what it looks like.
I want to hear from you, Koopa. I want to hear from you, Kitbox. I want to hear from you, Green Giant, Stoned. Okay. What in the DFK is this, Dags? Shout out to all of you.
It's even got a 0.44 for res in active one, so that's like
mosh odds. Let's see it.
Mosh odds, like insanely mosh odds. But this thing's lit up like Christmas in the traits, so we're gonna fucking bang it, because you can't hit these unless you go for them. So and I'm digging the swiftness, so we're going swiftness on this.
Digging the swiftness.
Digging the swiftness.
Makes me want to pitch you 7 on the mythic.
doing a little mouse dance just to make sure it knows.
You don't hear the song that I started playing, did you?
No, I don't hear the song.
Good, okay, because you started dancing, and I was like, no way. I thought he wasn't gonna hear that.
I vibe well with the universe no matter where I'm at.
You're vibing perfectly. I think that's the mythic vibes coming through. Oh yeah, dude. Hell yeah, rap is finally here sometime when I play the song. It actually got flagged by YouTube on my last video. But only 3 seconds of it. I think it was the intro. I might just make a shorter clip.
I wish I could see it and hear it. I'll rewatch though.
I was commenting. We got Raph in the chat. Shout out the other guy who loves the Dark Summoning Pit half as much as Mythic Squad.
Raph just got here. Look, this is what we're going for, Raph.
Purple bit with the levels in it. Her visual so tight. I can see the elites in it.
You see that? You see the elites in it, Raph? Yeah, baby. And those exalted. Oh, it's gonna be so filthy if we hit that.
The sexiest thing about this is on a rare floor too. So
that is really good.
Alright, let's go for the gusto.
Oh shit. Sergeant, I forgot there's a video now. I haven't uploaded anything to my computer. I haven't even uploaded my cool Mythic Squad Burns Everything video that I made with Parks and Rec guy.
The Parks and Rec guy?
Yeah. The straight
oh yeah, dude, that shit was fucking
straight to the
hilarious.
pit. Rarity too high, funnily enough, also in the pit.
What's funny is you thought the audio was janky, and it was, but it was like perfectly fitting for it.
Yeah, well, it was my, voice was the part about it that I hated the most.
I hate hearing my own voice too. There's nothing that bothers me more. And you would think that wasn't a thing with me, but
because you gotta listen to it, or you had to until you and Mosh became sufficiently differentiated. Ugh.
You know what's funny is when his daughters couldn't go to sleep and Mosh was working, his baby mama would call me so I could talk to her and say, she would be like, just pretend you're him. They need to go to bed. And so I would talk to him and say goodnight. Pretend I was them, or pretend I was Mosh.
That's a good brother move, man. Good on you.
He took my SATs too.
Well, that's an even better brother move. Shout out Mosh. Wait, he took yours?
Yeah, I had to pick up a sack so we could smoke afterwards. We had plans. You know what I mean?
Man, the weed really is a potable. Look what it did to Mosh.
It is a part of me. Yeah, definitely. Dude, I used to be super angry. You don't want me angry. I'm trying to be positive.
You're very positive. I love it.
Mythic vibes, yo. Here we go for the gusto.
Yo, Mythic Squad. People's Guild. A passion for making monsters. Can't be killed.
I'm sorry. I can't hear it, but I feel it.
I know. That's why I had to tell you. It's like I'm speaking sign language, but I'm actually just telling you what I'm seeing.
It's cool.
Let's see it. Can we get some zoom on this? Can we get some? Yeah.
Oh, this better be the dopest scholar in town. Oh, holy fuck. Scholar's shapeshifter, we're going back in. We're going back in, boys.
Wait, but let's see what we're going back in with. What weapon do we have here?
That's all right. That's all right. We still got a lot of action here.
Yeah, it's true. There is still a lot of good action.
Well, I will go find another dragoon. Maybe some of my other ones will.
You can get a good rare floor. You got that Giant Slayer in the R1. You can find one with Giant Slayer in the second life mutation. No, the Resurrect mutation. I mean, from the active.
They should have made the librarian sexy. I don't think it's sexy enough. What is this?
I just think of Jocasta Nu, The Jedi librarian who was like, if it's not in the records, then it doesn't exist. And then Obi-Wan was like, yeah, well, I went there. Well, B, those were beautiful.
I didn't really plan anything else. I don't like doing shit off the fly. So we will We will to be continued. Did you need more content from me?
No, I didn't need any content from you. That was amazing. I'm just trying to log into MetaMask to make sure that I can take it from here, friend. That's all. We're gonna hide your screen now.
Okay.
Brings us back to my screen. Oh, and there's two of me. We'll just turn off one of me.
Okay, now I can see.
Wait, now you can see it?
Oh, I'm stoked I hit that sage with Rez.
Me too, man. That sage is pretty dope. All right.
Fuck it.
So what do you think I should do here? Some hunts? So yeah, people are noobs. What do you think about that? I think people are noobs.
Wow, I think
like that's the level of thought I put into my hero selection right there. I'm gonna switch that out because I don't know why I had that. Oh, you're Polaris. Explains everything.
It's the oh, I forgot. There was too long of a pause there for me to remember where I was going. I'll reset.
I've been there. I've been there. My guinea pigs do the same thing, man. Sometimes they just stand and just stay, like they just vibe back and forth. No music, no nothing. And you need to touch them to like break them out of it.
Well, there's vibrations everywhere. If they catch one, that's just.
It's just what happens. It's just what happens.
Happens to us too.
I have 2 chat boxes now too. I'll hide that one. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Here's how you beat the Bad Mother Cluckers. The new rotation is you lead off with a 1 small stone. Get that cooldown beginning after your very first turn. Let's see what happens. Oh, I got a crit. What do you know? I hit. Really good result there. Really freaking good result. This knight blows. Only 21 dex. Feels like she misses a lot more than that. Not gonna lie. Try to get as much damage onto the Mama Bach as you can. It appears that like the Void Hunts, they programmed the baby box to do a specific turn on their first turn every single time. We lost Beeve. Hide. Okay, you're good. You're just going away. Have fun. Have fun. All right. It seems that they programmed the baby box to do the same thing on the first turn every turn, which is Pecky Blinder or whatever they did right there, where they attack your dude. Beak Strike. Mama Bach. Where is it? Scroll down. Pecky Blinder. Every time they try to hit that on your first turn. They don't go for the cheat. So that gives you at least 1 round to try to get damage onto the Mama Bach. You get her down to at least a third-ish, you're looking good. You got her where I got her, and it's a little harder because she's got double cheap. So now she's only taking 20% damage of the damage I deal to her. And really, the key here is to get rid of one of these cheaps so that she's now taking 60% damage. That is 3 times as much damage. Right? But I was confused from the Pecky Blinds. And because I have now, with my warrior, got, 2 more rounds of confusion with the archer. Time to just put out big damage. Alright? And see, because one is offset from the 1 small stone at the beginning, that helps in getting just one of the 2 down. Which should happen here unless Polaris blows it. Which she did. And now she dies. It really would be great to have a second life here. Because she blew it, Mama is not doing the lay egg that I expected her to do. Really messed me up there, Philo. Philo Green. Oh. Fuse is really bopping me this game. Really hitting me with the business. Can Benny fix the game? Probably not. Probably kind of screwed. Blinded now. Bleeding. And still not even close to a 3rd health. When that egg hatched, it's pretty weak sauce. Right there. We're going to go for the double kill on the eggs because we just hate them. Once again, basic attack. This is actually one of the worst confused results I've ever got. Pretty good. Well done, game. And it knew I was live, and it knew Beeve had abandoned me. But it's alright. Really would be nice to have anything at all to bring this hero back, wouldn't it? Darn. Wish something like that would ever exist in the game. Oh, I forgot to unblind myself, lol. Oh, didn't miss. Nice.
It's hard for me to have any input on your hunt with the delay.
No, I understand. I tried to make it work, man.
No, it's okay. We'll figure it out. they don't know about the technical difficulties because I'm such a stud at hiding it. So. I can talk while you think, I guess.
No, sorry. I was trying to get my screen sharing back to you again just one last time.
Oh, don't worry about me. Just carry on. I'm seeing it. It's just delayed from the audio that I'm hearing from you.
Yeah?
It's okay.
Oh, Archers is not doing anything that I want it to do. It's a real disappointment. I'm forced to use a healing potion on my warrior, but now I'm going to use finally an anti-blind potion since confusion is up on the of course. God smile upon me and she heals herself.
Don't be a noob, intern.
Well, I'm not. Although I do think I'm about to get a demon. So I'm just short. Nice. I'm just short. Perfect.
I wish the demon rock box spawned with like a fucking guitar and just started shredding. You know what I mean?
That would be pretty sweet.
Yeah. Some pyrotechnics pop off out of the nest.
Yeah.
But I think we need stuff like that too when traits pop. That would be cool.
Here I'm using Rapid Shot, hoping to kill the baby block and get good damage on the mama block. Does happen. And I landed the daze, which is ideal. Going for a big hit with my warrior, hits it, gets the finish, game over. Looked scary there, didn't it, boys? Nah, not even a problem.
Sarge wants a nip slip.
Yeah, he's been wanting it for a while. He's a pretty weird dude.
Well, you might get it because it's hot as hell and I might shed the Memphis Blood sweatshirt.
Speaking of nip slips, let me show off this sweet shirt that P Tango made. Look at.
I know. Did you get a second one at the? No, you didn't.
I did. But it was for my wife. You wouldn't have fit in it, B. Okay. I wouldn't have fit in it. You're taller.
I forgot about her.
No one wanted to claim the smalls, and so I was like, so I'll take one for my wife.
Well, was this an American convention?
It was in ETH Denver, yeah. So it was a Denver.
They should have had more larges and extra larges.
It was Tango. He made a limited run of 15 shirts. Shout out Professor Tango, the legend, the absolute legend. We got a Moksha stone.
Oh, Professor Tango, yeah. I did reach out. He said he had me covered, but
he might still.
Maybe I didn't follow through. That seems likely. Yeah.
Well, Dirty Cajun Rice got one. Everyone else on the team.
Oh, if he got one, then I'm a shoe in to get one, right? So.
Kitbox says, "Ouch." I don't know why.
Because I'm sorry, Kitbox.
I think she's making fun of you, not me.
She is. It's fine. I'm used to it. I don't feel bad for myself either, so it's okay.
I think maybe it was about your comment about this being in a convention in America, actually. Maybe that was the ouch part.
Oh, maybe. Could have been. I mean...
Because that was pretty savage what you said. Like, in a cool way, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, dude. If you ever ordered a large soda from Jack in the Box, it's ridiculously large. It's like a 2 liter. Like, who needs that? I get pissed. I'm like, put that back and get me something smaller. I don't care if I paid for something bigger. Come on now.
I get refills.
Yeah, that's why I go. When I dine in somewhere like that, yeah, I'll get smalls and get refills.
No, you misunderstood.
I did.
I meant I get refills of the super big. She knows.
Oh, okay.
She knows already.
Okay.
I guess the chat's.
I took a smoke break, man. I'm trying to follow. I'm just missing.
You're doing great. You're doing great. This is a great episode of Bloats and Beeves. Shout out if you would like to speak, please request. It's a button at the bottom left of your screen on the Twitter Spaces. Come on up. We can encourage everyone in the community to do it.
Yeah, it's a good time. When we do it, it's a good time.
No, we're doing it right now, don't you know?
Oh, yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah.
This isn't a last-minute fill. Actually, I saw, was it Facundo Martin, I think is his name? He posted something about you and Emerson being this dynamic duo, right? And I hopped on the Mythic Squad account and I said, but they're so cute. And I dropped this picture of the little kid blowing some beef.
I saw that one. Okay, that was you.
Yeah.
That was great. I loved that response. No, we got to now upgrade to the buddy cop next, because that one's also good. Maybe I should make some more Bloats and Beeves posters.
I put that one in Discord, the cop one in Discord. I was like, in Discord, I said that they wanted this dynamic duo to pop off, and I was like, not on my watch. And I put the cop Bloats and Beeves on there.
That's awesome. Oh man.
Are you kicking ass again? Are you queuing another one?
I just queued another one up. Yeah, I had to buy some crystal. And so now I'm doing the exact same strategy. Again, the rotation, ladies and gentlemen, is you lead with one small stone on your first turn to get as many as you can in during the game now that you have a cooldown. That's how it works.
Okay.
It's rotation.
How much?
Skiller starts with Rapid Onslaught on his first turn with Warriors. I think it's a good strategy.
That's what I was going to say. So how much meta change? I mean, Rapid Onslaught was always good, but like how much more S tier is it now that the rotation on archers has changed drastically?
Well, I think one small stone actually has become more meta because I want to use it even with my other archers that aren't super statted for luck, because it's just, now that it's just one turn in a rotation and I'm not my only source of damage, it's like, all right, that one turn I missed, whatever, I'm gonna go do a lot of damage with my high dex archer using multi-shot and rapid shot or whatever if I instead go piercing and precision. But either way, I'm going to get that damage in. And one small stone gives me that wild card factor of like, yeah, might crit. Let's just let it roll. And so I think it's, especially against the box who punish you with their speed, I think it's worth taking over repeating shot, which gives you exhausted, which is, if you use it at the wrong time, like the exhausted, using it well in this fight requires a lot more skill and knowledge of like what they can do to you and thinking it through with every turn than the boars did, in my opinion.
It's turning into a game of chess, even more so than before.
Indeed, a game of chess like backgammon.
Like backgammon.
It's played in a chest.
Okay.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, I saw what you did there.
I've got some blinded and slowed heroes, so I'm not going to try to make this closeout attempt yet. I'm just going to let them sustain through, is my plan. Use my warrior's turn to unblind my archer so my archer can get shit done in the interim against this egg.
Excuse me.
Bless you, sir. I agree. And we'll just do some damage to the egg. Beeve, man, what's your hardest part about these fights, these new ones? Do you think any of it's hard? Are you just a badass who doesn't have a problem with it? Tell me.
No, I'm not a badass because I haven't had time to really attack them how I want to.
How is it that you want to attack them?
Just brutally and viciously and victoriously. I'm like a win percent maxi in most games that I play like that, and I don't like to do it unless I'm like completely prepared to do it like that. Is that boring? I know it's I'm also.
Oh no, sorry. I was looking at my screen with my face. No, sorry. No,
I was going off just your facial expressions.
Sorry. No, I was like, oh, I don't like that result of using the potion on speed. Sorry, my bad.
You were very judgy with your expressions.
I was evaluating my heroes very intensely. Sorry. No, yes. So you like to be a win percentage maxi. It's kind of like the opposite of my take. So what drives you to that?
Well, listen, I think it's weird that I even say that because I love chasing loot too. Because I played some shooter looters like crazy just for like that perfect god roll drop that never drops, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm all for the equipment being like somewhat hard to retain, right, in this game, because you don't want it to be not special, right?
You don't want it to ever just become like
diluted too.
Yeah, too diluted. Because the thing is, like, here's the thing is they got to deal with crafting, and like most other games, the way you level crafting is making a shitload of worthless stuff and selling it to a vendor for trash. And they can't really do that in this game design with tokens. The way they've built this full on-chain economy, everything would just become worthless if that was the method they tried to choose. So that's why crafting really interests me. I think it's going to be something really unlike any RPG has done before. Like drawing elements for sure, but because of the constraints of the blockchain, it's going to be fundamentally different in some very important ways from normal video game crafting. And I'm very excited to see what they do with it. That's something that really gets me hyped going forward.
Yeah, I can't wait till I decide to focus on making crafting monsters, because I think making a crafting monster is going to be profoundly easier than fucking trying to make the perfect PvP monster, right? And probably,
I think you're right.
Probably cheaper to like build these too. So, I don't know. I love crafting because I love the idea of just building stuff that people need and earning from it, right? So, I don't know, man. Let's talk Coliseum though. Let's switch it up and talk Coliseum. And
what are you most excited for with the Coliseum?
I think the Coliseum is a good indication that traits being active come sooner than later. It's just me speculating. I just think if we're going to go into PvP, I think the traits are live.
Yeah, no, I think probably the traits are going to come live before PvP. I thought the biggest issue that they were going to have was Resurrect, and like they kind of said that this whole egg-laying process was a kind of way to get a character back alive mechanically, functionally. So I'm actually really excited about it. I think I just lost this game, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. Shit happens. Shit happens.
You're such a noob, dude.
That's right. That's the right position.
Yeah, I'm here to create controversy. You suck. Get good.
I do suck. I do need to get good. But, like, seriously, dude. Alright, one thing that I think might help is if the team put, like, evade or dodge instead of miss when it's like you're missing because the other person evaded.
Like an indicator of which one is happening?
Right, yeah. Either you missed or they evaded. Because right now it's like two things are getting lumped into one. And the community can't appreciate the fact that their heroes also dodge shit. They don't get that cool feeling of, oh, I dodged it because the other side only says missed.
You can't do like some sort of like, green is always associated with speed, so some sort of like freaking green smoke or something, or dust up around your hero or something like that. If you do, friggin' evade.
I would like something like that. That would be cool.
Of that's happening.
Even if it just said evade or dodge instead of miss.
Yeah,
I would dig it.
Comic book.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I just feel like I've played games like that before where it says that. It's like, oh, I can miss, but they can also dodge, which is like different. And I miss less frequently.
I think there's an opportunity to make the game more appealing to people by doing little things in there, like little visuals and audio cues and stuff. More so than just like this happened in like a game log or something. You know?
I get you.
Or like a live game log or something.
Beav, if you went from having 92% accuracy to 76% accuracy, would you think the thing that made you do that was broken?
Like if it was an item, like are you talking about this?
No, I'm talking about if it was a trait, a basic trait.
A basic trait?
Two of them. You had to have two of the basic trait.
This is how I'll put that answer to that question. I'll do it with another statement. If a basic trait is more crippling than its advanced, elite, and exalted counterparts, then it's broken.
Yeah, I really think Foresight's getting a nerf, ladies and gentlemen of the world, because 8% evasion is absurd for a basic trait. And you get two of them, you get 16.
And we haven't even got combat bonuses on pets yet.
No, that I'm really excited for.
So
I'm really excited because there's going to be a surge of pet buying. Do you think gold eggs are going to be void pets? I want them to be void pets. I want these void turduckins or whatever they are as a pet.
Like all of them have like increased chance at void shard drop or something like that.
That would be kind of cool.
As like an intrinsic perk on top of whatever they're freaking crafting and combat and.
Well, they won't have a crafting gene because they're gold. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, so they won't have a profession.
Yeah, well, they might not. It's been hinted that they won't. I don't know for sure. I'm just guessing.
Maybe gold is the new yellow, and there's just no yellow eggs. No.
Now, I would love that. No yellow eggs ever. That would be great.
Just
so good.
No
Seal of approval.
Yeah.
Sign off on that shit.
Jeez.
Gosh, this is good shit, Beef. We're at 49 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna beat this guy before the hour is up. I might lose again. Ugh.
Kupo big on crafting in chat. And as you should be, man. It's a smart play. I think it's a longer vision, but it's a smart play.
I think everything you just said is correct. That's crazy.
But I get hated on for building stuff that has a longer vision too. I still think it's silly that people think like dreads and goons and stuff are longer vision when we have duels live already. And
I'll tell you this: all of the hero classes are going to be playable by June 2025. All, not like the ones that haven't been released, but all.
Not any new realms, but just the ones that exist currently today.
Yeah.
Is that your bold take?
That's my opinion. It's certainly an opinion, and only that, but it's mine.
I would assume as they now they'll probably have kinks along the way that slow them down from like whatever pace they do begin to set as these codexes get released, right? But I would assume that as this game gets built out, and there's more stuff deployed in it too. They'll know how to handle it better, and maybe these codex come a little quicker. So, I mean, don't you think that some of the advanced codexes are going to be like variations in multiple basic codexes with like a little flair or something like that?
I think they're going to be completely different.
Really?
I think each one is going to have flavors of another to some extent because it's like one game. But no, I don't think it's just going to be like the Ninja is like Thief 2.0. I think it's going to be the Ninja is the Ninja and feels very different than Thief.
I think that would be cool. I mean, my hope is it's like that, but I think as far as building it out quicker, they're probably gonna.
Well, like they'll have the same mechanics, sure, I'll grant you that, but they're not gonna be like exactly the same like idea or like set of skills. Like I think they'll have different. They're like where the Ninja has poison and something else. Like they'll have different combinations of status effects that are available to them to use, and that's how they'll kind of give them each their own distinct flavor. Is my just kind of base level of thinking, and then I think really the game doesn't start to get exciting for balancing and playing until we get to level 30, and we have the availability of ultimate abilities, and people start choosing which one of those ultimate abilities they really want to try out, or whether they stick with all the basic abilities but just kit them out with the like tier 5 or tier 6 versions of them where they like upgraded to level 10. I think that's when the different play styles for different classes start to get really fun, because really the ultimates are what most games are going to be played around. They're going to be the pivotal moment that decides the game, and if you miss that one, then you're going to be really pissed. But when you hit that one, you're going to be like, haha, I won.
Yeah.
So that's what I think there. Beef, my guy.
Yeah.
It is 9 o'clock. It is midnight almost Eastern time. I'm gonna send us off here.
In normal fashion, cutting me off?
No, that's on Spaces only.
Okay.
All right. You're not gonna be able to hear any of this though.
All right,
so,
not pretty much.
Actually, not a bad idea to just cut you off entirely. No, I couldn't do it. I brought you back.
I would hold a grudge if you did that.
But I am gonna play these like sounds.
laser sound.
Okay, I'll mute.
Sound. Fucking NFTs make money.
No, it's wait. I can just mute you, I think. Right? Guess. Boom. All right, so now I can.
Like laser sound. NFTs make money. Like laser sound. NFTs make money. It gets me so fucking excited.
All right, ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, he's filthy, he's nasty, he's filthy and nasty, and this is the Mythic Squad signing off. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight.